In this lesson, we'll review a question from a reading passage. It's part of the critical reading section. We're on page 607, question 13. This is a moderate problem, and it's a very typical question you'll see on passages. The author's attitude toward the evaluators of television can best be described as. So we have to gauge the tone and the attitude of the narrator toward the evaluators. Just one point before I answer this question. Whenever you have an attitude question or a tone question, it's going to always be plus or minus what I call a charge, positive or negative. It's going to be somehow leaning toward, in favor, or against. It's not going to be a neutral term. And so just be wary whenever you see neutral choices, those are not going to be the right answer. So if you've read this passage, we know it's nonfiction from the italics, and it's the passage is about the evaluators. They've sort of passed judgment on television as being harmful in many ways. And the very first line states, this is what the evaluators are claiming, that television makes you stupid. However, the author's attitude, you should be able to glean further down, he doesn't agree with the evaluator's claim. And in fact, after reading and listing all of the evaluators' theories on why television is harmful, the narrator states, this is line 29, all of these converge, these theories, in the stupefaction thesis. So he's claiming that the evaluators, all these theories, have risen to the level of absurdity, and he certainly doesn't agree. So you should be looking for a word he doesn't agree. It's a negative term. He's not in favor. So let's look at the choices, and we'll build vocab. It's certainly not intrigued, which is a positive term. That would mean interested. Obviously not the choice. Remember I talked about, we're going to jump around, and we'll end up at the answer at the end, the last one, nonchalant. This is not the choice. Nonchalant is a neutral term. Other neutral terms, this sort of means non-committal, but words like indifferent or words like apathetic, not really caring, those are not going to be, so neutral, stay away. Indulgent, again, this is not the choice. Indulgent, it just means to be sort of excessively permissive or lax, to allow excessively. That's not the choice. And equivocal is a really common word. Equivocate means to be ambiguous, to lead open to different interpretations. And if something is ambiguous, if something is an unequivocal fact, then it is absolutely incontrovertible, cannot be disputed. But equivocate or equivocal means to have more than one interpretation, to be vague or abstract, not concrete, not the choice. And the answer is scornful. This is definitely the only negative word we have in the choices, and this is a word to show dislike or disdain or contempt or derision. All of those pretty synonymous, but he definitely is not in favor, and the answer here is B. All right, see you next time. Thanks for watching.